Hello everyone and welcome back to our first playthrough of Elden Ring. So I may or may not have gotten up before 5 o'clock this morning to squeeze in some more Elden Ring. I am very much so addicted to this game and trying to find any way that I can squeeze it in. And that being said, I'm thinking that we may start trying to make some slightly shorter videos. Now that being said, that's gonna take a lot of self-control on my part, but I may try and squeeze these videos down into a slightly smaller time interval so that I can play more. Because right now, as it stands, playing at 2 hours a clip isn't really the most conducive with a full-time job for getting playtime in, just because I have to like lock myself away for a whole 2 hour chunk. So yeah, I'm thinking that we might try and narrow it down just a bit. Alright, so I'm not so certain as to where this bird has gone. We've rested over here and we've quit out of the game. So, at least for the time being, I'm guessing that we'll just leave it alone. I don't know. I would have thought that we would have gotten something. The only thing that I can check is maybe it was a little bit more south of here, but if nobody shows up, then we're just gonna ditch it and have to come back at some other point, put a little marker down saying that, you know, we're pretty sure that there's the bird here to fight. Completely shocked me the last time, but I feel like I hear it, but I don't see anything indicating it. I don't know, it's like the like a low grumbling sound. So I don't know if it was something that we just ran over in the past. I don't know what the trigger is. So we'll just put a marker somewhere down in this vicinity that there's an enemy. I'm wondering if that's just the sounds of the town. Okay. So we do not have the I think it's Glintstone Key in order to get into here. But there are some other areas for us to explore. We've done most of this south of the telescope. We've gone out to this, we've gone to this one. But we have this whole western side of the lake to do. There's these clusters of land, this guy. Somewhere out there may be it. We also haven't gone down to here. So I think we'll make our way down and around and over. And then do some exploring like here and down and then work our way up north. The other thing that I'm thinking about is I would also like to go up these side paths, but I think we're going to take the lake first and then maybe go like right side, left side. Because actually left side, I think we have to start up here and work our way backwards. So we've got something marked out here. I'm not 100% sure what I marked. It's been a little bit, but since we don't have the bird to fight, we'll swap back to our old sword, and then we'll put our helmet back on, give ourselves a little bit more protection. All right, let's call the horse. Probably gonna be the best way to get down and over there. Okay, I think this must be the way to cut through. Got a giant. There's a big bear. I mean, we fought a bear boss down in a cave. So I have a feeling if we fight this one in the wild, it's not gonna mean much. But I'll put this marker here in case we, I don't know, in case we get bored and want to come back to it. Give us somebody to fight. But for the time being, I think I'm going to ignore it. Just seems like it's, because I feel like I'm going to get into what I did with the lobster. Like with the lobster, I thought it would be something, but it wasn't. Right, so these are poison with the crystal soul, like with the homing soul mass. Okay. So it's the type of thing that we're gonna definitely have to take slow, or maybe if anything, we just run around and loot. Maybe we don't really need to spend too much time here, just do a quick bit of grave robbing. Got a couple right on in near them though. I really thought we could have strafed those, but the strafing did not go so great. Also, this dragonfly clearly stalking me. They have a weird fetish. They really like waiting around for me. Okay, how many more to go? Just keep running in circles. Gosh darn it. You have to really take a strafed route. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. We'll take this guy and we'll be on our way. It's a fair little bit of runes, and I think that's all of the graves. I'm gonna just withhold from actually... Oh, got more of them. And another one. I just want to claim your items and leave. Oh boy. Ow, 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 ow. Why do you have to be like this? Smithing stone. Thank you, come again. Okay. I think if we head more west and north, that's where we'd like to be going. There are way too many of these things. Also, I'm not sure if I said it when I was talking about the amount of time per play session, but I think with that, I think if I cut down on the amount of time, I will probably also increase the frequency of the videos. So right now, we've been going by way of uploading 4 days a week. Oh, he hits way harder and is way beefier than I was anticipating. Okay. So as I was saying, right now we've been uploading Thursday through Monday. And then we stream on Twitch our virtual golf Tuesday through Thursday. So I've been pretty much uploading onto here when I'm not streaming. Whoa. I just want to backstab you, but clearly that's not happening, so just gonna get rid of this guy. So if we go down to a shorter time interval for this, I'll backstab the cartwheel. So with a shorter time interval of the videos, we'll go with more videos per week and kind of get into a more daily upload routine. But YouTube is also not my first language. Twitch is, so mostly recording this, or at least started recording this in terms of having a way for people from Twitch to watch. But obviously I recognize the broader picture, and there are people that may stumble upon this that are not from our Twitch stream, so have to also kind of abide by the laws of the YouTube algorithm, so to speak. Which is good. It's a good exercise. Temple Quarter. Okay, so this is technically considered its own region. Sometimes the auto lock on is not the greatest. There we go. And I think we should be able to kill off these guys. Is there anything good? There's a little tower there which might have a chest or something on it. South and west, we've got that guy and this. Think we might go north and then come back south to this stuff and work our way back to the poison section that we skipped over before. I think that might be a good way to go through here. All right. Ice Rind Hatchet. We also got one other item, so what were these? So we've got the Ice Rind Hatchet. Causes frost buildup. E and D scaling on strength and dex. Several gifts given by Castle Soul in the distant north. Known as Freezing Fog, the blade is thought to be a dragon scale. Inflicts a powerful frost effect. Okay. Guess I'll take care of these guys, otherwise they're going to keep showing up as I try and look at my map. Okay. The other thing was what? Forget, was it a magic piece of armor? What did we... I actually have no recollection, which is not great. Was it something in here? There's our lantern. Was it an ash? I don't think. Oh, you know what? I think it was a crafting item. Yeah, it was this guy. Widely found in cold regions. See, this doesn't feel like a very cold region, and what they're talking about is probably from something even more north here. So, yeah, I'm not entirely certain what they were referencing with that. Okay. So we've still got stuff to the north and west in town. Have to make sure that we cover all our bases here, because there's a lot. It'd be very easy for me to miss something in all of this. So we can kind of use the big guy as a maybe reference point. There's no chest up there, it seems. Okay. Let's check out the most northern portion, and then we'll come back down a little bit, because I definitely feel like I missed some things. Oh, it seems like most of it is actually these rocks. And I don't know that there's anything to be gained from climbing them. We can certainly try and take a look, but I have a feeling that it gets too steep at some point. No? Doesn't look to be anything up here, though. Yeah, it seems like this is pretty well a dead end. I don't know if we've got a clean way to drop back down, so hopefully this doesn't deal too much damage. Okay. So we want to go north from here, but I also don't want to skip parts of town. So we'll go back south and west, and then we'll head north. Just try and make sure we do a good full pass of the temple quarter. We got one chest thus far, but I don't know, something tells me there's more than just one chest in a whole area that's marked on the map. Feels like it would be kind of odd to have a marker like that and one item really be all that there is to show for it. It's possible, but there's the one chest that we've opened, which we got the weapon from. And then we've got the land octopi over here. Is there anything else of note around town? Seems like everything's kind of in one big loop. Nothing on the back side of this. Feels kinda lackluster, although there are these Trina's lilies, which every time that I find the Trina's lilies, I feel like they put a pretty heavy weight on them. Ooh. See? Not all for naught. Definitely not all for naught. Look around long enough. Find something of meaning. That may be the last thing in town, though, but... Good to see, good to see. Okay. So with that, I'm pretty sure we've already looked over at this. And then these are the rocks to the north. So with that, I think we will head a bit more north of here up to these sets of rocks. And we have a bunch of floating stuff, which, as we've learned, means that we've got some runes to collect. And apparently this one is not even a rune. These are all balls. I think these are all like FP regen ones, but this one might not be. This one seems to be not blue. Oh, come back here. I'm waiting for one of them to give me something different. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like casting a spell to knock them down and then getting some magic regeneration. But I feel obligated to kill every single one of them. I thought they were the balloons from earlier. Because the balloons from earlier gave us... They gave us some runes. Which is pretty nice. So far, nothing. So far, everything seems to be related to FP regen. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we are in the land between. And what the heck are these creatures? Or is this a dragon? Hold the phone. Is it Dargan time? Oh my goodness. We could be in for it. Oh, it knows. And it hits. It hits pretty hard too. $95 per hit. There's another item back there that we didn't get. Ooh, the blue fire. It's probably maybe got some frost components to it. Or magic. Why do I feel like I'm heavy rolling? Ooh. Very strong. Very, very strong. I wonder if that dragon wound grease deals more damage to dragons. What is the... Dragons were born, they lost their stone scales, which can now be used to cause them mortal harm. Okay. So this dragon wound stuff is good at hurting them. Also, we're gonna just put a nice little marker down here. I might try and claim the item. There's one thing I may try and do. Just run on past it real quick. Glintstone Key. Alright. Definitely gonna try and fight it, but if we get wrecked here, may save him for later. Oh, come on, I want to hit the tail. Why am I rolling so heavy? Because I have the crossbow on. There we go. Now we'll be a bit more nimble. Running to the left side is good there. Got a little bit of something in the way, but I suppose we can use that to our advantage. Come on, buddy. I don't like that we're so far, but these rocks are helping. Get some headshots in. Try not to get stepped on. Honestly, get away from me, Dragonfly. Using these rocks might be pretty good. I would have liked to have punished that attack, but stop, Dragonfly. You don't need to be here. Honestly, the hard part here is like applying the dragon wound grease to actually hit him and do damage with it. So I don't think I'm going to. Dead? Not dead. Oh, that tracks. Don't know how we stayed out of that, but we're definitely in a bad spot right now. The rock is not here for us to use anymore. Okay, I don't want to be locked onto the face. As useful as hitting the head is, I don't want to be locked onto it. Aside from a couple blunders, the fight's been going alright. This is mostly the problem. I thought maybe I could roll back into it, but it seems like that attack actually is a tracking one. So he'll turn his head back to us. Ooh, he's got a little sidestep. That creates a lot of separation, which is then bad for us. These rocks, very useful. Putting a lot of faith in this. That's way too sketch. That is way too sketchy. I went the wrong way. Need to go on the left side. Would be pretty cool if you could, like, break the wing. I thought I rolled it. Nope, don't roll that way. Don't roll that way. I'm gonna top it off. This attack is fine when he creates separation. The problem that I find is the big fire attack. Oh, I thought I rolled it. There's gonna be a tail whip there. Take a hit to the knee. I'm okay with going in for the leg. More comfortable than the big fire attacks from long range. My heart's going. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. Trying to be patient. Trying to be very, very patient with this fight. Come on, buddy. I missed it. Oh, that hit. Heal, 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 heal. We're good, we're good, we're good. Just a little bit left. This is not great. Some stam. Don't get greedy. Kill him. That's 2 dragons down. That is 2 dragons down. And I believe there are only 3. So we've taken out this one. We've taken out the one from way back when in here. There's 1 to go, and I'm assuming based on all the dragons and stuff we saw up here that this is probably the location of a 3rd one, but I'm not entirely certain because these ones were individual bosses and these ones were just kind of free roaming the lands down there. So I think to top this off, we'll check the little bits of area here to the south and west. See if there's anything else in this vicinity. Man, I love these dragon fights. I'm always a sucker for them. I am always a sucker for them. They're so much fun to me. Can never have too many. And they're pretty good and well done. Oh, is this a challenge one where they respawn? They are. Oh, it missed. No. Where are you? Did you go back up? These ones remind me of those, like, chase the particular enemy. Not really enemy, but, like, chase the creature in different games. Like, I don't know, there's... I remember Super Mario Odyssey had stuff. How does that miss? You might have to go around the other way and, like, hide in the bushes. I don't think he went back up here, right? No. I hear him. I don't know where he went, though. So there are 3 positions that he could be. There we go. Ash of War, Thops Barrier. Ash of War. Effect a magical force field while swinging the shield to deflect sorceries and incantations. Can also be used in the same way as a regular parry. That's kind of neat. There are definitely a lot of options as far as PvP is concerned. Somebody comes in with a spell build or something, you can deflect their magic, or maybe just even with some PvE content. But I'm gonna hold up my end of the bargain here, like I said earlier in the video. And I think ending on that dragon fight is a pretty good place to end. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.